channel. Today I'm going to give you a bit of an update on what I'll be doing in the next few months and how I'm doing financially at this point. So let's get right into the video. All right, so first I'll give you the positives, things that have been going okay. So financially, I'm on track to meeting my goal for November. So I think I discussed this in a previous video that at this point, because I hadn't been saving any money since I've moved home, which was part of the reason I moved home was to save money for this, for trying to get pregnant and or trying to conceive. And so I kind of went a little bit bonkers, spending a little bit too much every month. So I sat down recently, I created a budget, a new budget for me based on my expenses now that I live at home. And I've been following it. And what's really been helpful to me, honestly, and not even feeling the hit on saving money really, is this app that I discovered called Digit. And so that app automatically just takes out a certain amount of money every couple of days, and you can of course set a threshold of, or minimum, so they won't take out any money if you reach that minimum amount in your account. And so that's been really helpful, and I've been able to save quite a bit of money, a lot more than I have before. And so I'm really on track to meeting my goal for November. So that's really awesome, and I'm excited. And if you want me to do a video on Digit and just do like a review, a little bit of what it is, how it works, how I like it, let me know and I'll do that for you. The other thing that's going really well is that recently I went to see my endocrinologist, and I have to go every 6 weeks or so to get my blood work checked out to make sure that my TSH, my thyroid stimulating hormone, is leveled out and in a normal range. So for the past few times that I've gone, I'm definitely good on that. My hormone levels are normal, which is great. So I don't have to see her again for 6 months. But she did advise me that if somehow I do get pregnant before I expect to contact her right away, because women who are pregnant, their TSH naturally rises, so they have to keep an eye on that, and she'll have to increase my dosage based on whatever the results are. So it's important for me to contact her right away if I somehow, get knocked up before my November start date. So, but all in all, that's going really well, and I'm excited about that. Now, on to the things that I need to work on. I don't want to call them negatives. I just think there are areas in my life that I need to really make adjustments, and so I'm going to talk about those today. And I have my notes because I ramble. I'm going to try not to ramble today. So weight. Okay, so my weight has really stalled. So before I started this channel, I had been eating a paleo diet, and mainly because I wanted to try out a gluten-free diet, and I found eating gluten-free and vegan initially, I just wasn't ready to do that, so I didn't, and I was consuming chicken and fish mainly, no dairy. And so that really helped me to start losing weight, and I lost about 25 pounds in about a 6 to 7 or 8 week period. After that, when I did start this channel, I wanted to sort of explore being gluten-free and vegan. And to be honest, I really enjoyed the food. It was fun. It did require a lot of cooking, which was sort of exhausting because my prep days were on the weekend and I was filming. It was just like a lot for me to do considering my schedule, but I enjoyed the food, and that was great. But it wasn't helping me to lose weight at that point. And I don't know if I didn't think I was consuming too many calories. I was eating when I was hungry and stopping when I was full, but I definitely wasn't, to me anyway, I didn't feel like I was overeating. And my activity, if you look back at my videos, I walk to and from work, which is about 30-40 minutes a day. And so, I don't know, it just stalled, and I started to get frustrated. And then recently I went through my midlife crisis, and So I started consuming meat and dairy again. I still, because my mom is vegan, I still consume a good amount of vegan food at home, but I was definitely consuming pork, chicken, not so much fish, and also dairy, because that's very addicting. And even though I also love, vegan dairy, but whatever. I've been off track. I definitely need to reduce my weight for many reasons. The more I begin to read and inform myself, and I kind of knew this before, but the more I start to look into, developing sort of a healthy lifestyle and a healthy body to support a pregnancy, a healthy BMI is really important. And I don't think that I'm going to lose enough weight by November to be in this healthy BMI range, but I definitely think it's important for me to still lose weight. It's just, it's a health issue. And as I was reading, I noticed that a high BMI, and I don't know if this is true for me yet, I'll get into that in a minute, but a high BMI can throw off the balance of your hormones and interfere with ovulation and conception. And when you're overweight, your body can produce insulin, which can lead to production of hormones that can disrupt regular egg development. So I really just want to give myself the best chance at getting pregnant. This procedure can, it will be sort of an expense for me, and emotionally draining, and I just really want to be at my best when I actually start this process. I also read that losing as little as 5 to 10% of your body weight can really improve your fertility, so I'm really going to keep that focus in mind, that I'm not trying to be skinny mini by November, because that would mean that I'm doing really unhealthy things to try to achieve that. I want to do this in a healthy way. I don't want to rush it, but I definitely need to kickstart it. I need to do things to start this now, because time is a ticking. So I'll get into it more maybe in another video, but this time again I'm walking to and from work, but I really want to incorporate some strength training, maybe some core exercises, and some yoga, because I do deal with anxiety just in life in general lately, so I think I just need to start doing that. And in terms of my ovulation, I get TMI, but I get my period regularly, about every 26 to 27 days. But I did recently buy ovulation strips, because I want to start testing my urine every day to see if I receive that LH surge. And then I did make an appointment with a midwife for April 5th. And so I will be talking with her about just, if we can do some testing to see if I'm actually releasing an egg, and if the health of the egg, I want to look into what I can do to figure out if everything's working correctly, if the plumbing is a-okay. So that's coming up April 5th, and I'll update you on that then. Okay, so moving on. I recently was talking to a family member, and she mentioned that taking CoQ10 and DHA is really beneficial to your egg development, and I guess the health of the egg that you produce. So I have been incorporating that into my vitamin regimen. I take a prenatal. I'm also taking ashwagandha, just because I read somewhere, again, I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me, do your own research, but I don't remember all of the details, but I do remember that ashwagandha does help with sort of hormone balance and all that good stuff. So I do take also an ashwagandha supplement. I take probiotics. I also consume kombucha sort of regularly. But those are the things I'm sort of doing at this point to try and prepare myself for November. I think that is it. So that is my current life update. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you have any ideas, listen, I'll admit, I hate going to the frickin' gym. it doesn't work for me. I do have a membership at Planet Fitness, and I haven't used it in a year and a half, maybe more. I don't know. But I've kept it because it's cheap. It's like $10. But I know that the gym, that's so stupid. I need to cancel that membership. I just heard myself, and I'm like, wait, I know the gym doesn't work for me, but I'm giving away $10 a month for something. That's stupid. Done. Canceled. The gym doesn't work for me. So I need to find a way to incorporate, I guess, other activities into my life. The weather's, well, it's not been that nice here lately in New York, but the weather is getting nicer, and so I'm considering of buying a bike. But during the week, while I'm at work, I honestly don't have time to do that. So I don't know if that's just a waste of money for now. It might be something good to do for this summer. But anyway, if you have any ideas, what do you do to exercise outside of the gym? What kinds of activities do you incorporate into your life, especially if you're a busy person? What are the things that you're doing to get that fitness in? And if you have any diet or health tips as well, I'm very open. I want to hear about it. And now I'm rambling. It's been quite a bit of time. I just looked at the time there. Okay, that's it from me. Love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.